Keeping venomous reptiles is an unforgiving hobby, requiring proper training and lots of experience. One simple mistake can be the difference between life and death. Remember, the most venomous snake in the world is the one that just bit you. There are no venomous snakes with training wheels. Just because you see Viperkeeper handle snakes a certain way does not mean you should try it too.
And I don't know if I like this towel for pinning and working, simply because, you know, it's nice and soft and it's you know, nice in that respect, but gives the snake a little bit more advantage than I prefer. Right? Right. Now, one important thing to consider when you're doing this, oh, it's nice of you to poop on the towel too, huh? Oh, that's just so nice. Is a lot of times I'll use my forearm, like you see there, to pin the rest of the body, and actually it's much nicer to work out here where I have room and on a lower table where I can sort of squat down, or I can pull up a chair and work. Okay, good. Get rid of some of that extra venom that you have. You're really being a pest, huh? Simply because, you know, having room to work is a luxury that I don't really have right now, but would like at some point in the not too distant future. But everybody knows the economy sucks. Prices are rising because of inflationary practices by our own government. And subsequently, you know, less money goes less further. Midge! One of the barn kitties is up here. Actually, the mom with the babies is up on the 3rd floor now. And Midge is over there basking, sleeping in front of the window. Oh, here we go. Now, come on. Why did you do that? Huh? Okay, there. We'll release. Huh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Too bad you guys couldn't see that up close. But it's corkscrewing. Dangerous little devil. Are you done yet? Round and round she goes. Embed that finger in your nose. Hey, stop that. It's becoming annoying. You done? Well, fortunately these aren't nearly as bad as feeding baby Russell's vipers. I had baby Russell's vipers do this, and they have extra skin like cobras, and when they spin like that, their very long switchblade like fang comes really close to your fingertip, and there's a video of it out there where I was force feeding them, and you should see how close those fangs came to finding their home. It's very bad. It's much worse than doing one of these baby kings, because the king's fang is very short, in the tune of millimeters, you know, maybe a millimeter or perhaps two, where viperid fangs, oh, you are a dog, you. Oh man, you are all twisted up. Oh, you got a tail in your mouth. As I was saying, the viperid fangs are very long and very discernible, probably 4 to 5 millimeters long as compared to the king here. Oh man, you are a bugger. You are a bugger. Ooh, that wasn't good. Take extra measures. Fortunately, these guys fatigue fast, but with fatigue comes stress, and stress will kill King Cobras fairly rapidly. Oh, you're doing the barrel roll there as I push it in. That's fine, because it'll lubricate it all the way around then. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now, as I was saying, you know, there's the inside of the mouth, and you can see the fang sheaths. Let me get it to focus really close. There's the fang sheaths, and the fangs are embedded in there, but they're relatively small. Still enough to get you, but it's not like doing a viperid. Do the viperid. Okay. Yeah, I know, you're unhappy, but you're going to survive another week. Okay. Now let me go get the third one that I've kept for last. Hi, Midge. Hold on, I'll be right back. Oh, the third one is over here. I actually brought him out. Now, I don't even know if the third one is alive. Bob and I have been keeping tabs on this guy. Well, he's alive. I haven't fed him in a couple of weeks because something happened the last time I fed him. And you're looking thin and dehydrated there, bud. Oh, man. Let me tell you what happened. Let's move the camera up a little bit, because he's not going to be so apt to go zooming off. Hold on, bear with me. Terrible, it's twisted down. Sorry folks, I like to keep things straight, so to speak. Okay, I'm being distracted by the barn cats. Hey bud. Oh, you're still frighteningly quick. I was feeding him or her, and all of a sudden, I saw a little spot of blood on the lower jaw, and it looked like I had embedded a fang in the lower jaw. And, you know, in the process of squeezing the head, we get, you know, probably injecting some venom in themselves. And, you know, as far as I know, they're not sensitive to the venom. But all of a sudden, at one point or another, it became pretty limp. And just sort of, you know, stopped moving, stopped fighting, stopped struggling. And he's been this way for a week or 10 days, or she has. And I don't know quite what to do. Now, if I do nothing, if I don't try to feed it, it will absolutely die. And if I try to feed it, you know, I might push it over the edge. The interesting thing that I did notice was that it was having trouble, you know, keeping its eyes. You know, you saw in the close-ups, those other two King Cobras kept their eyes, you know, locked onto the target. Well, this guy, it looked like his poor little head was spinning. You know something's wrong when you can pin an animal just by doing that. Hi. Well, anyway, his eyes are like, you know, moving all around. And that's not necessarily kosher, let's say. You know, sticking your tongue out like that isn't either. Come on, focus, you stupid thing. See how his eyes moving around a little bit? That's like a neurological disease sort of stuff. Well, you know, he's not behaving normal, and I'm going to completely clean myself in this area just in case it's some communicable disease that he picked up. But, you know, you guys saw the other ones. You know, yes, he's much thinner, but he's also much weaker. So I think I am only going to, you know, push things so far. And see how he does. You want to try this, huh? You know, it's either that or I bring some CO2 home and euthanize you. Huh? You don't want to do that. That's a last resort thing. Huh? You know, that's a very perplexing thing that I saw, because, you know, I had never seen that before, and one thinks that after doing this for a whole bunch of years, you've pretty much seen all these different possibilities, but apparently not. I'm going to give you 2. Stressing you for 1 isn't quite with, you know, it isn't worth the risk. 2 will get you hydrated and get some nutrition back into your body. And it may also give you some energy to fight the next round. You know, again, I've seen this also push an animal right over the edge into the freezer. But, as I said, you know, the rock and the hard place. If I don't, absolutely, it'll end up in the freezer. And if I do, there's always a chance that it makes it. Okay. Okay, this is another sign that isn't very good. Snake is totally exhausted. Sorry, bud. I know. I'm very sorry. I shouldn't be able to do this, and probably shouldn't even try, but... Okay, well, you can only do what you can do. That's part of rearing, you know, baby snakes in captivity. You never really know what your experience is going to be, and most are generally very good, but there are some that are really bad, and this one might end up as a really bad one. Okay, well, that's all for now.